What's up guys, I am Prasad Jadhav and today we are going to talk about what? We are going to talk about carbon. Yes friends, exactly. What exactly is carbon? And my friends, what is the IV actually? We state that the IV of the carbon. So I like to tell you what exactly is the IV of the carbon. So friends, IV stands for the iodine value of the carbon, and we have different kinds of IV valued carbon, that is 800, 900, 1100. I like to tell you something about carbon filters. Basically, we use activated carbon in water purifiers. This is a Colandas activated carbon filter having a 900 IV carbon, which you can hear. Okay, so friends, what exactly is this carbon made up of, and why do we require to use this carbon? So many of the people, I asked them what exactly this IV stands for. They used to tell me that it stands for the chunk size or the pieces carbon sizes of the pieces of the carbon, and some told me that it is the quality of the carbon, but nobody was able to explain me what exactly is the IV of the carbon. So friends, I like to tell you, this carbon you are seeing over here is made up of activated carbon shells. That is it is made up of coconut shells, and if you'll smell them, you can smell coconut, you can smell the real coconut. So this all is made from coconut shells, so it is you can consider it as food grade. And there are different kinds of activated carbon. There are silver activated carbon, there are acid washed silver activated carbon. These what you are seeing are not acid washed. These are the plain activated carbon, which can be used for anything. You can use it for making a face pack, you can use it for filtering your water, you can use it inside post carbon, you can use it inside a pre carbon, you can use it anywhere. So it doesn't matter if you'll use it in pre carbon or post carbon. If you use it in pre, it will remove the chlorine, and if it does not find chlorine, and if your water is having low TDS, so your water is not having any taste, this will add taste to your water, because this is made up of coconut shells, so your water will taste much more of like a coconut water. So friends, let's get back to our IV funda, what exactly this IV stands for. So I like to tell you that IV is nothing else than iodine value, that is the iodine number, which is widely used as a parameter for activated carbon testing. And basically it's the measure where we can actually depend upon while purchasing a carbon for your post carbon, or you say for your pre-filtration or bigger commercial filters. So how exactly is this IV derived? So friends, it's some sort of technical test involved of taking 10 ml of HCl and mixing it with the mixing it and boiling it up to 30 seconds, then adding of 100 ml iodine solution immediately, and then it is observed that whether how much the iodine is absorbed by the carbon, and it's all technical funda. Basically, if it will absorb 100 ml of iodine solution, then it is a 100 IV. If it will absorb 800, then it is 800 IV. So basically this is a 800 IV. I myself prefer up to 900 IV, because it is the best you can use, because it has a good amount of flow of water. If you'll I'll give you an example. If you'll use IV of 1100, then what actually will happen, it will absorb a lot of amount of iodine or a lot of amount of chlorine. But friends, eventually at 1100 IV, it will be difficult for, basically what we can say, the flow will be reduced or the pressure of the water will be reduced. But as this is a filter of Colandas, it has 900 IV filters, 900 IV of carbon. So basically I prefer myself as 900 IV. And friends, as we all know, it doesn't matter how much the size or the porosity of the carbon is. The IV really, that is the part that really matters So if this would be a little bigger size, water will flow, the flow will increase. And if you'll see into the post mineral cartridges or alkaline cartridges, the last part is of having of uh, this carbon filters. So basically this size of this carbon is little smaller because it is in the post side, so the porosity or the flow should be limited. So friends, the size is reduced. As we can see over here, you can see the size of this carbon is very small, and this one is quite bigger because I cannot use this in post because water will flow very fast and it will not give any taste to the water. But if I'll make a smaller chunks or the smaller powder of the carbon, the water will flow slowly and it will add taste to the water. So friends, let's watch this carbon particles into a macro lens. How does it looks? So we are inside a macro lens and you can see this carbon particles very closely, and oh my god, this it's so beautiful. As you can see, these are very much porous and water can flow. What actually happens is the dust cannot inside the filters, it is packed like very closely, so water finds its way through this filter or through this carbon molecules, but the sand and the dust is somehow attached to this carbon particles and they are not easily passable through it. So friends, look at the beauty of the carbon. No doubt the diamonds are made from carbon. So beautiful. So friends, this helps the water to retain its qualities and remove the sedimented particles, the suspended solid particles. The greatest enemy of the membrane is called chlorine, which starts eating our reverse osmosis membrane. If you'll watch the specifications, it's clearly mentioned that the chlorine percentage of 0.01 should not 0.001 ppm should not exceed, otherwise the membrane starts degrading. So this is our friend who helps to remove the chlorine from the water and extend our membrane's life. And friends, it is very essential that we should replace this carbon after 1 year, because this carbon after absorption of after treatment of, you can consider 1 year, it's sufficiently we should replace this filters or the carbon, because this thing has its own life. After absorbing a lot, I don't think so it is possible for this to continue absorbing up till its own life. So it's better to replace your carbon filters after 1 year, and if you'll add a sediment filter before this, that will be very good. I can watch this all day, my friends. It's so wonderful to watch. It's a treat to eyes. So friends, let's go back. I hope that you liked my video, and I hope you like watching the carbon inside a macro lens. I really enjoyed it, and I would like to do much more things like this. Thank you very much friends for watching, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, because I bring daily videos of reverse osmosis, water purifiers and carbons and all great stuffs. So we try to study and we try to learn from them. If you like my video, please hit that like button, and if you want to subscribe, please do subscribe. Thank you very much. You can check out my other videos into the playlists, and thank you very much for watching. Take care. Good day.